Welcome to our hotel. We eagerly await your next visit. Welcome to our...
Sarah, are you there? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I've been waiting for such a long time just to see you. But I'm coming home now. It's been a long journey, and it's almost over. I've got so many things I want to tell you.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, Lightning, you're just like I remember. We haven't seen each other for so long, but you won't let on that you're glad.
You're my sister. You know me better than that. Like you always tell me, I don't wear my heart on my sleeve.
Yeah. The number of times Snow and I tried to get you to crack a smile, but we never could. Except for that one time. You've always been like that. Even when we were kids. But Light, when you've done your mission and I come back, promise me that you'll smile for me then, okay?
Sarah was right. Ever since I could remember, even as a child, I always kept my feelings deep inside. But this time, it wasn't a mask, and I wasn't hiding my joy. When I saw Sarah, I didn't feel anything at all. It's like whatever love I'd had for her was gone from my heart.
Are you doing okay, Light?
God.
This is Luxarian's very own South Station. The trains here can take you to either of two locations, the Wildlands or the Dead Dunes. The Wildlands is a vast expanse of nature, green as far as the eye can see. In the Dead Dunes, you won't find much besides sand. However, many venture out there in hopes of finding great treasure buried deep in the ruins. If you're looking to travel to the city of Yusnan, I'm afraid you'll have to use the other station. Please head to Luxarian's North Station and board the train there. Here for the train?
This stops the Wildlands. Passengers for the Dead Dunes and Luxarian South Station, please board now. Thank you.
So this is the last surviving wilderness.
It's the world as it once was. Nature's last stand. Wild beasts still live and die here as they always have. It's raw in nature, red in tooth and claw, and the chaos here is just as dangerous. The people who live out here are not like the city dwellers. They're different. They don't follow the teachings of the Order. And they don't want to rely on handouts either, so they strive to live off the land.
A refuge for those who refuse to be tamed. Is that it?
Light!
The encounter is ordained. You have been led to the fountainhead, whence the chaos flows. Here you will meet the servant of fate, adorned with feathers of white. The Angel of Valhalla.
Light? What just happened?
I heard a voice. It said that I've been led here, and I'm supposed to meet someone. The Angel of Valhalla.
What kind of voice? I didn't pick anything up on this end.
A young girl, but I don't think she's close. It was more like she was speaking from the chaos itself.
I just ran a search on this angel person, but it came up blank. Maybe you should ask the locals.
Yeah? What do you want?
I have a question for you. Have you ever heard of someone called the Angel of Valhalla?
Hey, you must be new to these parts. There's not a man or woman here.
The Angel of Valhalla isn't a person. It's a legendary chocobo, covered in feathers as white as the clouds. It's the sacred bird that only appears at the end of the world.
So it's a local legend then.
Yeah, a legend. At least that's... But in recent times, many folk have seen the bird with their own two eyes. A lot of us are thinking maybe that story is true.
Maybe it is, but Dr. Ghazal has been after it for years, and he still doesn't have proof that the beast is the one from legend.
Dr. Ghazal.
The famous veterinarian, of course. A prickly character with the temper of a behemoth. But when it comes to the angel, he's the leading expert.
The doctor lives up the road a bit, in the village of Kano. If you catch him in a good mood, he'll help you out. Maybe.
Chocoboko! So what do these lazy, wonderful people have for you today?
You aren't from around here, are you? I suppose...
I wanted to ask him about the Angel of Valhalla.
I knew it. Well, first things first. You have heard of our Chocobo legend, right?
You mean the one about a sacred white chocobo that appears at the end of the world?
That's the one. Some of us call that Chocobo the Angel of Salvation. Oh, how we've been praying for him to appear. The angel is a harbinger, a signal that it's over at last.
That's something to pray for?
Oh, yes. For the people who live out here, death is a kind of salvation. An outsider like you must find it difficult to understand. 5 centuries ago, all hell broke loose and a new god took over. We became immortal, against all natural laws. See, the people out here don't like that. Even gods shouldn't be allowed to change the natural order of things. Living off the land, growing our own food, surviving by our own wits, and dying when our time is up. That's what we want.
And that's why the white chocobo is a good thing. It means this unnatural life is going to be over at last.
Right. But you're welcome to believe different. We don't push our creed on anyone. At the same time, as long as you're going to be visiting us here for a while, it's right that you know our ways.
I want to know more about the Angel of Valhalla.
Go away.
I heard you know things. The encounter is ordained. You have been led to the fountainhead whence the chaos flows. Does that mean anything to you?
Great Etro's helm. Where did you hear those words? Who spoke them?
A young girl, but I never saw her.
A maiden's voice born on the wind. Yes, that's how I heard them too. So it would appear that she has spoken to both of us. Very well. I will share what I know. The angel is a tempestuous chocobo that lives in these plains. I myself have glimpsed the creature many times, but unfortunately have never succeeded in capturing him. It is said whoever can break him and ride him will become his master. But I've long since given up hope that it shall be me.
Nor me. I don't know anything about chocobos.
Don't rule yourself out, young lady. You may be the one, if you're telling the truth about the voice, that is. It's true, not everyone who hears the voice is the chosen one. But rest assured, the legends tell us that the chocobo's chosen master will be led by... I speak of that dread edifice whence the chaos...
You mean the one built into the cliff?
The very same. And deep below that sinister haven of destruction, an ocean of chaos royals.
What does that mean? Is it a different kind of chaos?
Alas, the legends give us few details. If you wish to find an answer to that question, you will have to seek the truth in the temple.
And to do that, I've got to find and tame the Angel of Valhalla.
Yes, indeed. But that, let me assure you, is no easy task. I have a couple of assistants who live here in the village. Talk to them, and they can give you advice about finding the chocobo.
An ocean of great chaos buried beneath a temple. Do you think it could be true? Does the Order know anything about it?
No, I'd say it's likely they don't. That temple appeared here from the other world, from Valhalla itself. When it still stood in Valhalla, it was responsible for sealing away a power, the one that now consumes the world. Something inside that temple is the source, the thing that created the chaos. 500 years ago, it let loose the chaos we see now, but it seems to have been dormant since then. No one knows why.
And you think it's waiting in the temple? This great chaos, that's the source of it all?
It's certainly possible. Perhaps this legendary chocobo will take you there.
Or maybe it won't. But either way, someone's asking for me. And I think it's time I answer.
See something? Oh, thanks a lot.
Excuse me, do you know anything about the Angel of Valhalla?
Do I? You're as smart as you look coming to me with that question. I'll have you know I am the oldest, yes, that's right, the oldest surviving student of the great Dr. Ghazal himself. First, the basics. The legendary chocobo, the so-called Angel of Valhalla, is not a creature anyone can find just by looking for it.
Except, I'm guessing you're gonna tell me that you can.
Not quite, but I can tell you what the good doctor has told me. That angel is anything but angelic. It's a rough, wild beast. He deliberately seeks out his mortal foe, the chocobo eater. So you see, If you wish to find the white chocobo of legend...
I should find a chocobo eater.
Precisely. I knew you were smart. Now, the last sighting of a chocobo, the ruins lie in grim terrain that stretches yon. But the chocobo eater is a fearsome beast. Be prepared for a fight.
If you want to find the prey, seek out the predator. It makes sense. You should head east and find the City of Ruins.
Morning, fellow Wildlands residents. Time to wake up, take a big whiff of that fresh air, and get to work.
A great city was once built here. For a while, it was the center of all human culture. It appears the ruins here are all that remain of that time.
So was that our golden age? Well, judging by the state of them, it ended a long time ago.
The chaos that's destroying the world emerged right here in the Wildlands. The initial flood of chaos devastated this entire area.
So this is where it began. The beginning of the end.
Come, stay, friend. These lands are filled with dangerous beasts. What's more, a chocobo eater rampage.
If a chocobo predator's out there...
Oh. So, you were Normally, I would warn city folk from such folly, but know if you find yourself in trouble. Return quickly to the high road.
Dr. Gazal talked about a great chaos beneath the Temple of the Goddess. What do you think?
I hope that I'm wrong about this, but I'd say that the force behind the world's destruction might be buried somewhere in that temple.
The unseen chaos. I came into contact with it just once. I still remember the feeling. It's not something that belonged in this world. It had to be stopped and destroyed. But I wasn't strong enough to stop it. The chaos came anyway, and it destroyed the world.
Icky. Distortion of the unseen realm. There's no reason to think it won't come again.
It may be invisible to God, but it isn't to us. I'll be able to find it. If I have what's left of me to call human, that is. The white chocobo. I found it.
He's injured. You have to help him.
Look at this. Why didn't he just run away? He's torn up pretty bad.
Perhaps he had to fight to protect something.
It's all right, little one. I'll help you. You're bleeding heavily. We have to stop it.
It's the white chocobo. What happened here?
He needs medical attention, and fast.
Right. I'll get the doctor. Yeah! Yep! Oh!
It's even worse than I feared. Hey, help me get him to Canopus Farms, now!
Yes,
I won't let him die. Of that you have the word of Dr. Gazal. Stop loafing around! Quickly!
Hey, Hope. Do you really think that was a chocobo?
Why do you ask? It might be a subspecies, but it certainly looked like a chocobo to me.
Right, to me too. But the thing is, when I first saw it, I felt this weird familiarity.
You felt familiar with a chocobo? Maybe you just need a friend, Light.
Hey, I know what I felt. I'll follow the doc back to Canopus Farms.
Knows this field here. I'm sorry. Dr. Ghazal's in surgery right now and can't be disturbed. You'll have to wait here.
Give me some fresh water. Yeah. Okay, good.
As I stood there, watching the doctor try to save the chocobo's life, I knew this was no ordinary animal.
All right. Good, that's it.
Not only because of the legend, I felt a connection, as if we'd fought together.
There, that's it.
But why? It made no sense.
All right.
Hang on.
It's all over. You can come see for yourself.
Light, what about the chocobo? Do you want to leave without seeing how it's doing?
Is he all right?
His wounds are cleaned and dressed, but he's still dying.
Can't you help?
Listen to me. He's half-starved. If he is to recover, he needs nutrients, vitamins, protein. But no matter what we do, we can't make him eat.
Is he that weak?
It's not a question of being weak. He's too proud. That's the problem. We've tried everything to coax him, but he simply won't accept any food from humans. And the fool beast just glares at us.
That pride will kill him.
Such a stubborn bird can be none other than the angel of Valhalla. The only human the angel will bow to is the one he recognizes as master. Perhaps he will obey you. Try it. Offer him this.
Light, it might be the chocobo's only hope. Try giving him that vegetable.
Is this all right?
Well, it looks like he recognizes you as his master. As long as we keep providing him with feed, he should recover. I say we, but of course I mean you. He will not accept help from anyone else. He has to be your responsibility and yours alone.
If I do it, will he recover?
I would bet my reputation on it. This is the bird of legend. You're destined to ride him to the fountainhead of the chaos. But before you can do that, the bird needs to be fed.
So you said. Any hints? What kind of food should I give him?
I prescribe a balanced diet of Ghazal greens, quality sheep's milk, and nutritional supplements. Ask the villagers if they have any greens or milk to spare.
Thanks to the doctor, the chocobo is out of immediate danger. But he needs more treatment before he's fully recovered.
So now I have to play nurse to a giant bird. I'm telling you, it better be worth the trouble.
He'll become your steed. And not only that, if the legends are true, he'll be able to guide you to the temple of the goddess and the source of the great chaos.
We'll see. He'd better be useful. I was never one for keeping pets.
Somehow, that doesn't surprise me. So, what are you going to do next?
It's all coming true. The legends, the stories, every...
You heard the girl too, didn't you?
Oh, yes. 100 years ago Yeah, but I was younger then. I nursed a foolish hope that I would be the man who... So I took my only daughter and set out into the wildland. We found it too. I saw it with my very own eyes. In that moment, I cared for nothing but my triumph. And when my daughter lost her footing on the cliff, I was too slow.
I'm sorry.
She fell into a chasm of chaos. But that's when I heard the voice. A young girl, her words ringing loud and clear inside my head. Follow your destiny. The sacred white bird must come again.
Are you sure it wasn't your daughter's voice that you...
No, it was a voice I didn't. But I've come to believe that in some strange way the message came from my daughter. She had to die. As you see, Chosen One, I'm here to fulfill your destiny.
All right, then. You can help me get into... Aw, did that hurt?
Ask around and see if people have Gazal green.
The vegetables they grow make...
Hi. What do you... Come back again soon.
Hey there! Safe travels.
Hello there. Thank you very much.
The vegetables? I don't know what to do.
Even the strongest warriors need the best.
We offer good old...
Hey, how's that bird doing?
Of course, I speak of the white chocobo that you're caring for. Perhaps you would like to... The truth is, one of my regulars wanted it, but I just can't stand by seeing that poor creature... Visit any time.
I heard you were the one that slew the chocobo leader.
You don't look well. Drink this.
A bunch of fuss buckets, aren't they? The villagers, I mean.
Everyone's been very kind and helpful.
Well, you have to be out here in the wildlands. No one who tries going... Just remember, if someone scratches your back...
As long as Cole is gone, the vegetables they grow make perfect.
You could knock me down with a feather. Who'd have thought a stranger...
Get one over.
No, don't get me wrong. It's just that... the 100 years.
And I came along and snatched his prize away. I made him look incompetent at best.
Yeah, but look, the chocobo's here. That's the important. Everyone in this village wants to see that chocobo get bit. I'm pretty much in charge of this village, so if you need any help... Hey, we grow Gazal greens right here in the village. There's a man and his daughter who have... I haven't seen Cole in a while. He often...
I get a lot of business. See something? Oh, Thanks a lot.
My friend, we meet again. They tell me that the white...
Yes, he's safe for now.
Lucky for us both. I'm glad we could save that magnificent animal. The Chocobo I gave you is for the Chocobo. It will help him recover his...
Dr. Gazal and his assistant.
Why don't you take a look at my work?
As long as Cole is gone, they can't do anything.
Easy now.
It's a unique specimen, without a doubt. But it needs to eat what other chocobos eat. Even a legend can't live on air and admiration.
Did you try offering him food again? Is he still refusing you?
Yes, we've tried. But he kicks up a fuss loud enough to scare the sheep in Arius. It's you or nobody.
I guess I'm stuck with him. You don't look well.
The chocobo needs vitamins and nutrients. My stock is empty, but someone must have supplements.
People here are so kind. In this village, everyone is always willing.
The vegetables they...
I heard that the White-Winged Herald has appeared in these lands, and so I came as quickly as I could. If that chocobo is truly the angel of legend, it will guide the chosen one to the... The wings of the bird have not...
Hey, don't step on the vegetables.
Sorry.
It's all right. No harm done. I was only warning you.
Right. Chocobo.
Yep, and our bread and butter. My name is Sarala, by the way. This is our field. My father's and mine. We've always worked it together. Nice to meet you. You should feed that white chocobo of yours with some... Normally we have a full crop, but with father away I have no fertilizer to grow more. That's the last one. But you can have it.
Oh, you should eat.
Things have finally settled down. Have you had a chance to talk to everyone here at Canopus Farms? People here, they understand the importance of helping each other out. It's the only... As long as that chocobo keeps eating. The problem is, he'll only accept food from... He doesn't need any more surgery. And he won't accept food from me. So it looks like I've done. If you need any help or advice, talk to 13.
Cole, he owns this field here. As long as Cole is gone, they can't grow more.
If you want to know the truth, I am still very nervous. The Assistant 7 has been with the doctor for years. I hope they don't give me anything really important to do. I'd hate to screw it up. But Dr. Gazal said I've made it this far, so he might as well stick with me, for better or worse. That was very encouraging. So if there's anything you need, just ask. Chocobos love Gazal greens. If you're looking for some Gazal greens, you should talk to Sarah.
How does it look? Can you help the chocobo?
Well, the doctor says he's out of immediate danger, for now. But he needs quality fodder to get his strength back.
Why, that is good news. I suppose that means you'll be watching. I could give you lots, normally, but we've just shipped off our latest harvest to the city.
So it's no use waiting for the next crop.
Actually, Gazal greens ripen ever so fast. They spring out of the ground right before your eye. Father went off to the woods to collect fertilizer. but he still has...
But the woods aren't that far. Could something...
He does it all the time. He wanders off without a word and leaves me. That's why I'm not so worried. I know...
The least he could do is tell you where he goes. It's not right. Forcing you to put on a brave front and pretend you're not worried.
Oh, you could tell? Darn it. I try so hard to pretend it's perfectly normal that he just disappears. But the truth is, I'm scared to death about him.
And you have no idea where he goes? What's his name?
His name's Cole. He said he went to the woods to look for fertilizer. The Yogwoods, I mean. If you happen to see Father, would you tell him something?
If I find a farmer called Cole, I'll send him on home.
Father headed towards Yog, where the hunting woods lie. When you find him, tell him to bring some fertilizer home.
Excuse me, you look like you can handle a weapon.
Well, that would depend.
It's no big deal, it's just... I need proof that I slayed some monster. Tall order for me, easy enough for you. I'd make it so? What do
I get?
Chocobo feed. Special stuff. The best around. Delivered fresh from Arius Farms. Sounds good, right?
chocobo feed is exactly what I need.
Hey, that's the spirit.
This is Yogged Woods. The thick, tangled foliage draws monsters who seek cover in the dark shadows. There's a village in the center of the woods, home to a band of hunters. For them, this is prime hunt. It's all too easy to become lost in here. Strange vines grow rapidly, covering the paths and blocking the way.
Are you the Cole who owns the field?
Hmm? Who told you that name?
From Sarala at Canopus. She told me that her father, Cole, left the village to collect fertilizer from the woods, but he didn't come back.
And so you thought I was this fertilizer seeker?
You still haven't answered my...
Sure enough. But why should I give you something for nothing?
You're not gonna answer me, are you?
Not until you do something for me. The fact is, I am looking for fertilizer, which doesn't make me that Cole fella, mind. Anyway, it's a big job, and I could do with some help. Nah, it's simple enough work. Anyone can do it. I've already found the stuff. It just needs gathering. I've marked the locations with a shovel. All you have to do is dig the stuff up.
careful out there.
A new recruit. What'll it be? Come back soon.
You want to be prepared. Hello, and welcome. Thank you kindly for your patronage.
Want to grow stronger?
Come back soon. You want to be prepared for anything you might come across, don't you?
Are you interested in our selection? You should be. Everyone is.
Easy, calm down now.
It's a healthy-looking bird.
Why, thank you. You wouldn't believe that not so long ago, he was so injured he could barely walk.
Is that right?
Yes. He's completely better now, though. He can run like the wind, all thanks to the herb I gave him.
Must be a powerful medicine. What's it called?
Why are you so interested? Oh, you're the person who found the Angel of Valhalla, right? I think I can help you. The herb is called Yule's flower. It's a very beautiful flower that grows out east near the ruined city.
Yule's flower, huh?
Yes. If you find one, let your chocobo graze on it. If you pick it yourself, it's not nearly as effective. Actually, speaking of that, can I ask you a favor? If you do get the Angel of Valhalla to eat some Yule's flowers, could you bring him to me afterwards?
I could, but why?
Well, it's just that, if chocobos can learn how to speak, and if the angel is smarter than...
Do you really think they can talk?
No, I'm just joking. Anyway, if you do go to the ruins in the east, be careful.
Hey, you. What was it that you were talking to Naughty Eb?
She told me about an herb. Something called
Yule's flower? Wait, she told you to give one of those flowers to your chocobo.
Good guess.
I knew it. She really thinks that Yule's flowers can...
She does seem obsessed about talking chocobos. Listen, can this Yule...
Oh yeah. It can cure chocobo injuries faster than anything I know. Yule's flowers are real, and they work, but not when Nadia's a bit kooky, and that gets her into trouble sometimes. Not that you have to worry about her at all. Even if she gets angry at me and tells me
You won't find better wares. Hi there!
Now, you be careful out there.
welcome. I have to kill some more chocobos' wolves.
You sound pretty sick.
Sorry about that. I've been laid low with this cough. Doesn't inspire a lot of... Though, to be fair, I don't treat humans.
You're the apothecary?
That's right. Oh, did you need something? There I was just complaining about... If you want some medicine, you'll have to bring me the ingredients first. That's how I do things. Medicine for chocobos, although I know a few
So the chocobos have their own apothecary. They have it good in this village.
That's because without them, we could never survive out here. So then, what do you need?
Supplements for a chocobo.
What I need are...
Have you been to see a doctor? For humans, that is?
I'm fine. Now, where were we? Ah, yes, brewing chocobo. To make it, I'll need chocoboros and slug sweets. Bring those and I can brew you a batch.
Be careful, Light. You were able to escape for now, but it lost you an hour of the world's time.